Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We got to get back on Obsidian, man. Obsidian, I don't know if he think this stuff is funny. He claims to be the leader of the Black Manosphere, but you about as much the leader of the Black Manosphere as I'm the leader of the clique that I helped start back in the 90s. HPT.
In a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on West Clybourne Street.
Most of the people who, it reminds me of that, and I'm going to break it down for you. Most of the people, I came up with what it meant, the acronym. But most of the people who was involved in that, we got one that passed away. We got most people, we got dudes that done moved to Vegas, dudes that done moved to Arizona, dudes that done moved all over the place. Guys that's still here that's just focusing on their business and their families.
Continue straight to stay on West Clybourne Street, then turn left onto North 28th Street.
But you still got people claiming the HPT, right?
Take the next left onto North 28th Street, then turn right.
They live over there. And that's because some of them are from over there, but a lot of them didn't have anything to do with the original
Turn right, then
it.
take the I-94 West ramp.
All you did, Obsidian, is kind of equivalent to what I did. You know, I was in it, and I, basically came up with what it means. But I'm on a whole different thing in life.
Take the I-94 West ramp, then merge onto I-94 West.
Just like you on a whole different thing in life. You not for blacks. You
Turn
just
left onto
need
the I-94
blacks.
West ramp, then merge onto
You're not
I-94
with us,
West.
Man. And wait, let me turn my GPS down. Let me turn it down. You not for us, man. Why? And then you think this stuff is funny, little dude? What if somebody take it personal and attack you physically? I'm not gonna do it, but what if somebody does? Because people is mad over this stuff, man. I mean, think about it. This ain't racism ain't no laughing matter for black people. It ain't never been a laughing matter. And the only difference now is some of them is just too cowardly to make it physical. And when they do make it physical, it's like 10 of them on one. That's the only difference now. It's more corporate. It's more keeping jobs away. It's more birth control. It's more trying to make black people. That's why I ain't never get no vasectomy. My sperm is strong. I can still make healthy babies. And if I choose to in the future, I still can. Ain't nobody listening to y'all with y'all little fake. We gotta keep the numbers down. That's the only way we stand a chance against those black warriors. Nobody trying to hear that, man. And I would tell you young dudes, just if you choose to have unprotected sex, which I don't advise, just spray paint the room with your human wrench. Don't have babies with nobody you don't plan on being with, because it's financial suicide. But at the same time, don't do something to yourself where you might meet somebody in the future and you can't start a family with them. Don't do that. You playing into the hands of white supremacy and their slap knee banjo playing Sambos like Obsidian, like Donovan Sharp, and like all the rest of them. I ain't listening to nobody. Can't no white person tell me, nobody. Like, I listen to white people on YouTube, but not about race, not about black issues. You can't tell me nothing on that. Can't nobody that's married to them and you not like in full dominative control where you can be yourself, which I haven't seen. Not Candace Owens, not any of these people. Y'all ain't got it like that. Y'all can't tell me nothing either. Now I'll listen to Dr. Umar as long as he don't get the snow bunnies that he talk about. Wait, hold on. Let me see something. like added gasoline to the fire by how is any of y'all, you know what, I'm convinced that either Obsidian's following our bots, them not real views, not real subs, or they agents, or they might be a little bit of both, like a mixture of both, or they just people who hate black people. They hate black people. That's why I judge people individually, because I already know there's plenty Latinos that love black people. There's some white people that, there's a couple of them that love us. There's a whole bunch of them that don't got a problem with us. They ain't thinking about it either other way. They just want to enjoy their life, and that's cool. That's cool. But the Nick Fuentes, the Obsidian, the just pearly things who already proved that she's a modern woman, and she already half-heartedly admitted that her body count is up there, and which proves she's a troll. She's the very thing that she talks about. And I made a video about the vindictiveness that she displayed in going after Jason Black, going after O'Shea, and everybody else. She did the very things that she tries to condemn, which proves that she could care less about black people. She proves it time and time again. She just wants the money and she wants fame. You're never gonna be Ricky Lake. You're not gonna be Jenny Jones unless your family is like deep state. You ain't them. You ain't gonna be them, so stop trying. And Trump, you try to get around Trump, he gonna distance himself from you just like he did your boy Nick. He don't like people like y'all. Y'all bad for business. You bad for business. You see what Trump does? Trump supports HBCUs. Trump says, oh, I don't have a problem with reparation. Why y'all think they don't like him? Why y'all think they don't like Trump? Why did they like Bill Clinton, but they don't like Donald Trump? After all he did was improve the economy. The interest rates were the lowest in 50 years, and so on and so forth. They don't like Trump because Trump don't be coming out against blacks like some presidents have in the past by doing nothing or by making moves that hurt us. So, not to say he's 100% for us, but he did enough and willing to do enough. And prime example, look what he does now. And I believe him because Trump, everything he said he was going to do, he did. He did. Most of us blacks are in prison. He created a prison reform program that they still to this day are getting less time and being able to get back to their lives. So stop playing, man. Y'all can't mess with me on this stuff. I'm a researcher. That's one of the things I do the best. You can't mess with me. All you can do, my degree, I'm talented 10. One thing I love destroying talented intent in debate. Bring it on. Any of y'all. Because obviously, look at me. I'm not your prototypical. And I'm never going to try to be. I'm not your prototypical preacher. I'm not your prototypical this. I'm not your prototypical that. And I never will be. Because then I'm a man pleaser and God can't use me. He can't use man pleasers. He can use a man pleaser. And then she keep talking about religion. Pearl, are you serious? You dealing with people who know the spiritual realm. Ain't nothing about you spiritual. You just outwardly religious. You what he called whitewashed tombs. And you ain't even whitewashed. You got plenty stains. Racism is a stain on anybody's religion. How can you claim to be in cahoots with the Most High when the Bible says that a number of every tribe, every nation will be in heaven with their palm branches in their hands? It ain't gonna be just white people like what, like y'all want to think? Come on now. Y'all serious, man? I do this. And y'all say, well, you don't get that many views. Hey, listen. y'all gonna see the view count that they want y'all to see. Y'all do know that, right? Y'all do understand that I'm on a government watch list, right? So let's just say hypothetically, I'm not trying to accuse them, but let's say YouTube is somehow tied in. Do y'all actually believe it's in their best interest to allow me to get the coverage that I could get? Because, I mean, after all, even when I only knew half of what I know now, I was blowing T.D. Jakes and Joel Osteen and a lot of those preachers out of the water when there was that glitch that was showing our views now. And then I go on there the next day, they didn't give me them views. 8,000 people watching now, and the video says 20 the next day. Come on now. And then, matter of fact, y'all want to talk about view count. Okay. From a number standpoint, if a video is placed in the whole entire world, right? What are the chances of multiple videos having the same view count? Come on, man. Y'all, dude, stop playing, man. Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. Obsidian, you play too much. Why are you bringing Nick in? Nick is the ops. And Nick, if you believe in that stuff, like I said, go to the south side of Chicago, go to the west side of Chicago, go to Division Street, and I told you what to do. I told you, beat your chest, throw up 4 fingers, and then tell them what you think about black people. And let's see if you make it. If you even make it. Yeah, dude, y'all just be talking that stuff, man. If y'all really believe y'all was supreme, y'all wouldn't be using brainwashing tactics. Y'all just be flat out destroying people. Y'all don't believe that. That's just talk. Just like y'all lied about the true numbers of the transatlantic slave trade. And I know y'all had WEB paid off to vouch for it. But he was with y'all. I mean, I ain't trying to take away from the little bit of legacy he had, but I'm more on the side of Marcus Garvey. W.E.B. Du Bois and that talented 10 stuff has always been working together with them. We want the best of you, nigga. We want the best of you. So, you know, they say we want the best of y'all. But listen, I'm not in any way or form against any group. When y'all hear me doing my impersonations, that's me impersonating other people. It's in no way me trying to offend anyone. But I'm all about justice, man. That's what I'm about. Obsidian, you did a great injustice, sir. You did a great injustice in bringing him on. And once again, you solidified that you somehow tied in to the agenda, whatever it is. You know, the people who view us as starting in and ours, you bringing them on, being cool, buddy with them. Yeah, Duke, if you watch this, man, go ahead and put it out. He gotta go. He gotta go. Hey, Obsidian, you still could work for 7 years. Ain't you like 58? You still could get you a job at McDonald's or something. But you making us look bad. And you making us look desperate. Like we just need to kiss people's behind. I mean, you could have a 1099. Go shine some shoes. Go over there in London and get on the corner wherever Pearly Studio is. And say, I'm with Pearly Things. Let me shine your shoes for $3. Go ahead and do it, man. Go shine some shoes in London or something. Then Mary, you could do it as a second job. And then maybe Auntie, whatever her name is, Auntie Jenny, maybe you could find a guy with a fetish for the ghetto gaggers thing. Maybe you could find a guy with a fetish for older black women. I guarantee you it's a lot of them out there. You'll probably make more than you do on YouTube, kissing up to Pearly. But Obsidian, man, you done, man. You done. I'm just going to conclude. Any black person that's watching Obsidian, you are one of the following. You suffering from mental illness. You are one of those people that's married to white people, so you think that you against black people. Like you think you separating yourself from all the injustice. Or you just like a bot, or you one of the people who trying to take us out and make us nothing in this country. You fall somewhere in there. You might be all of it. But for you to bring on him, that's like a complete, either it's a complete revelation of who you are, or it's a complete grift that you clout chasing. You just want people to make videos about you thinking you're going to go up in the algorithm. Won't you have Pearly Things buy you some subs? I mean, I'm sure she bought herself a lot. It seemed like Donovan Sharp had a spike, and his content ain't good at all. Like, when I look at, Minister Jeff, his content, and I look at Donovan Sharp's content, it ain't even a comparison. Who's more entertaining? Who has more? Who brings more to YouTube? So why isn't Jap over 100,000 subs? But you are. Did Pearly buy you some subs? Is that why y'all kissing up to her? Subs for everyone. You know how people buy drinks. Pearly come in the room. I'm buying subs for everybody. 100,000. And Anton, yeah. Angry Man. Angry Man got a lot of his probably from his shorts, which are good. I'm not no hater. The shorts are good. Stick to that. Stop talking that elitist stuff. Stop trying to talk down on Milwaukee, because I'm going to tell you something. You really don't know how Milwaukee dudes is, man. You don't know what that Jay Prince might try if you come up here. This is a Milwaukee dude we talking about. This ain't no Broadway. This ain't no curtain call. Boy, you better stop playing and show people respect, man. Don't be talking about someone. That's like me saying, Watts, man, I could walk through Watts. Man, you think I'm going to try to walk through Watts and I ain't no punk? You think I'm going to just go somewhere like, man, see, bro, I told you ain't nothing going. Man, come on, man. I ain't going to test nobody. That's how I know you ain't really a hood cat like you say. Because the real hood cats know one of the golden rule, you don't test people, man, because anybody can get got. But you steady, come see me. You just saying that because he from Milwaukee. Milwaukee is smaller. Most people from Milwaukee probably never been to New York. They'll get lost. If you really want to do it, go see him. Go see him. By yourself. Don't bring nobody. You that tough. You versus him. Because I'm telling you right now, a lot of 40-somethings, We from the fight era. Dudes can throw down. A lot of them can. People be throwing down now. Keep on underestimating people. Nobody care about that karate stuff. Matter of fact, let's go here. When people be like, well, I used to take, they used to call me Kung Fu Dave. Like if you go to my Facebook, some people still call me that. You know why they call me that? Because I used to intentionally fight guys that I knew karate just to show that stuff don't work like people think. It'll work for some people, but it ain't gonna work for a whole lot of others. It ain't gonna work. If you know how basic block, you know how to block and counter, you know how to angle your shots, and you know how to contort your body from attacks, it don't even matter. People be quick to talk about, and I know black belts. You'll never think it, because he don't brag. I know black belts. Done won karate tournaments. You'll never think it. They don't brag about it. I used to take boxing. Don't nobody care. All them cigars you smoke, it ain't gonna even really probably matter. And you think you gonna fight one of these wild Milwaukee dudes? Come on, man. You just talking. Just like Obsidian is a goofy, Pearly Things is a goofy. I mean, who's really gonna want Pearl? Listen, and a lot of y'all dudes on YouTube, I be looking at the chicks that y'all be saying is fine. All of y'all dudes will be talking about black women, like how bad they look and stuff like that. I want to ask you something. What about Pearly Things? How's she look to you? I bet you won't admit you think she fine, because you'll get roasted too. All them little sneak disses people be doing, thinking they keeping you out of the algorithm. Obviously, I'm all in the algorithm. And Obsidian is a clown with 20-inch clown shoes. He look like one of them, you know them. I bet you if I saw Obsidian, he built just like E.T. E.T. looking dude. E.T. looking dude. I bet he got a long head, some skinny arms. That's why you act like that, man. Some of these dudes be hating black women because they can't get them. I believe that a lot of guys, and I'm getting ready to close because I got a whole lot of stuff to do. I believe a lot of guys that, let's say some of the guys that's talking about marriage and talking this talk is because they don't want you to go through the same failures and waste of time that they do. But I believe it's a whole lot more dudes that's speaking out of rejection because they get rejected. Hey man, I done been rejected by women, but not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. When I speak this stuff, I speak from experience to keep dudes with a level head and to keep you, help you escape the matrix in general. We don't just talk about that. We talk about how you should think, like how to deal with these type of people. We go in a wide range of topics. But Obsidian, you done messed up, right? You done messed up. You done messed up. And all these like Andrew Tate, y'all talking about he's the greatest. I can't tell. He ain't said nothing about the pearly things thing. How is he the greatest? We don't know what he think. I ain't trying to hear nothing from dude or about dude until he show us what he really think of that pearly situation. Trying to hear nothing. And she wasn't even checking for you when you was locked up. Go back on her videos. But Obsidian, you already know you're a clown. Only thing you did probably was name the manosphere. You don't have nothing to do with the manosphere. You ain't got nothing to do with the manosphere. The black manosphere? How is you the black manosphere? You ain't no leader in no manosphere. You ain't even with black people like that. I done heard, I be all in your lives. I done heard you disrespecting black women. You show Pearl all that respect, but then you telling other black women to turn around and all this other stuff. Man, you a punk, man. I'm just gonna call it what it is. You a punk. And I believe Jap, you would have been in Jap's face when y'all was arguing. I believe Jap, you can say what you want. I believe Jap would have knocked you out, man. I was like, what kind of preacher is this? A real one. A real one. With no ties to no agendas. This is how these preachers that y'all love so much would act if they was real. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be back later on with more videos.